Hi there. I wanted to give you directions on how to unpack this brown paper bag for first grade full of materials. So I'm going to pull things out and I'm going to show you what they are. It looks like a whole bunch, and some of these things we're going to put aside. So you'll want to have maybe a basket, or you could keep them in the brown paper bag, but I think that the files should probably be in a stack somewhere, and the other materials should be on a desk, or I'll give you some things to put aside. So some things are going to go on the desk, some things are going to be on a shelf, some things will be just put aside. Don't lose them. Okay, this is for science. Looks exciting. We're going to put this aside. This is the math manipulative bag. We're actually going to use it on the very first day, and your children will need help with the Ziplocs. We're only using these on the first day, and I'll show you how to get this out. Okay, so keep this somewhere where your child can get to it all by themselves. Math manipulative bag. All right, 3 reading books. I actually can use this for the first lesson also. 3 reading books. We haven't checked to see what level your child is at yet. Don't worry, we'll make sure your child gets just the right books for themselves. But right now, we're learning good habits for reading. So there are some reading lessons about good habits that these will come in handy for. So put these in the I need to know where to find them pile, okay, where your child can find them on their own. Okay, I love this. This is going to be a math notebook and a science notebook. Love, love, love it. Put it aside for next week. Whiteboard. Oh my gosh, this is like a brand new whiteboard. This is so cool. Put this into the pile where your child can reach it easily. I'm going to probably be asking them to bring this to small group Zooms almost every time, whether we use it or not. Okay. Let's see. Oh, look what I found hiding in there. It's a little whiteboard marker and an eraser. Put it with a whiteboard. Whiteboard and stuff, I'm going to call that. Okay, this is the math book we're going to be using. Take it out of its wrapper. This is really important. I would get your child a yellow sticky. And I would put the yellow sticky on the first page we're going to use, which is page 13. Now, how are they supposed to find page 13? I mean, look how small that is. I think that's ridiculous for first graders. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to make it work. Okay. Yellow sticky here. I like this part of the book. This part of the book is great for you to read. Okay? So this is what we're going to do for the beginning in math. These are already in the math manipulative bag, number cards, and this is an explanation of those. We are using these on the very first math lesson. They're already in the math manipulative bag, so you don't have to worry about them. But, okay, so keep this one. This is volume 1. All right, super important. You have to do this for me. Please, please, please. Volume 2, put aside, remember where you put it. We're not doing this until January, but we can't lose it, so keep it. I guess they decided to it was just too hard for everybody to separate it for you and just give you volume 1. So keep this for later, much later. Same thing with this. This is homework and remembering. We're not doing homework, but there's some kids who will want to do some extra work. They'll run out of things to do during the school day. So let's keep out volume 1 and put away volume 2 for later on in the year. Don't forget somewhere where you will remember to get it. Okay, I'm going to put both of these in that pile that your child can get to on their own. We asked our helpers when they were collecting these materials to get us a really big manila envelope so that your children can use it as a finished work bag. They gave you this little tiny one. If you have a bigger one, or if you have a box you can use and decorate as a finished work box and keep your child's work for me, that would be great. Otherwise, you may put it here. So I suggest this goes into the pile where your child can get to it, or make a fun box for finished work box. All right, and then this is writing paper, and I'll show you where to put that. We're going to keep that aside right here. I love this. This is what Oak Knoll is all about. Exemplary scholar, valued friend, and courageous citizen. We will be using this. You can put this up on the wall somewhere near your child's desk. I think that would be great. Okay, we're going to call this the projects folder. This is actually mostly, I think, filled with science, so. Now let's call it the science projects folder. You can call it the science folder or the science projects folder. You can pause if you want to and write that. You can also have your child write science on the yellow folder, okay? I will always refer to it as the yellow folder, the yellow science folder. Okay, social studies is pink. You can pause and write that now, or have your child write it later. Totally your choice. I'm always going to call it the pink social studies. Here's the reading folder. Pause if you need to. Okay, this is the blue writing folder. I'm going to add this extra writing paper into the blue writing folder. I'm going to take out some things. I'm going to take this out and put it where your child can reach it easily. I'm going to take this out, me. And actually, why don't we store it in here? This would be nice. Ooh, that's cool, right? You know what? Let's write writing on that too. And they can have fun decorating this. Okay. There's something else I want you to get out. It's this. This is huge. This big printing paper. Okay, can you get that out for me too? Put it aside where your child can get to it easily. Okay, this is my folder because I'm doing the math lessons for all of first grade, and I put together some really, really fun stuff. So go ahead and pause if you need to label that. I think we'll get to these next week, so let's not worry about them this week, okay? And probably next week we'll do number sense. Oh, I'd love to teach them some games. Math and science. Notebook probably next week. Dice games. Number sense packet. Okay, I'm not super pleased about this. I really, really, really wanted your children to have a nice folder to put their work into. Things that they might be working on that might be a 2-day project. So you are welcome to get them a real fun back to school folder with pockets in it. I really apologize that this is not that. But if it was red, it would be great. Doesn't have to be. And I will be telling your children to put things in the work folder to store them if they're not finished, the writing folder, and the finished work spot. So whatever that's going to be for you, whether it's this or finished work basket. I'll give really good directions for that. Also, when I give directions about where to find things on the altitude cards, don't forget, I'm going to put them in bold letters. So you can scan the card at the beginning of the day, pull out their things. I should tell you what color folder they are, so it's super easy for you. And there you go. That is the materials bag.